one thing that I do as a lawyer, I always keep, when I'm doing, like, I come out with music, I make sure that I register it with the Copyright Commission. Why? Because I claim ownership of it by doing that, especially when it's a single like this one, where it's an original composition. You understand? And let me just use this opportunity to mention my producer, Ata Otiba, because we're co-producers in this and co-songwriters as well. And he also did the backup vocals as well. But as I was saying about law, I do register that, and I encourage other artists to register that. The other thing I encourage other artists to do is, if you want to do somebody's work, take permission. You know, if you know that it's not in public domain, there's some music that is in public domain, like hits and all that. They've been around for long enough. You don't need to take any permission, you know, to do it. But you want to do other people's music. I know here, because our laws are not maybe so strong, a lot of people, they just do other people, you know, they just do other people's other artists' music. They produce it, they make money from it, and they don't take their permission, and that's wrong, actually. You know, so I've always made sure as a lawyer, like in my debut album, I did a song from Infinity, Olorioko.
Okay.
I did another song. Yes, I did a song from Nathaniel Bassey, Ella. I made sure that I took their permission. I got their permission in writing before doing that work. You understand what I mean? You know, just that, because that's the right thing to do according to law, even though it's not done. It's not enforced in Nigeria so much. So the Nigerian Copyright Commission has been trying that. Another challenge that we have here in Nigeria is piracy. You know, people try to benefit from other people's work without going through the legal process, the proper process they should. You know, so I know, again, like I said, the Nigerian Copyright Commission, they're trying to fight piracy and all that. But when you do a work, you release a work, especially an original, one of the advantages of registering it with the Nigerian Copyright Commission, so that you have the copyright. It means if somebody goes to go and reproduce and starts making money illegally, you can take them to court. You understand? You have legal rights against them. So that's another thing that I would really like for us to be able to deal with, you know, in Nigeria, that problem of piracy. And the law, of course, will come in enforcing that. And lastly, too, you notice that abroad, a lot of artists, they have access to, you know, royalties and things like that. But part of not doing things the proper process is that you notice a lot of artists here, you just have a few that are successful. A lot of them are struggling. They don't get the royalties. When you have, you know, issues like piracy, it takes away their rights from them, and they are not earning what they should from the music and, you know, the creative work that they're doing. So that's another thing that I would like to address. So these are the connections that I've seen as an artist, as a saxophonist, between the law and between music.
Wow, you have done so well, man. We had we had two guests for the price of one. The artist and the lawyer. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, guys, please go check that out in case you haven't listened to it or checked it out. And actually, for the album, in case you guys haven't checked that out, we have only been playing the new record, Arise. If you want to listen to the full album, our debut album, it's available everywhere you get your music. In His Time is the title of that one, by TaSara, TaSara. Thanks once again, TaSara, for joining us on the show today.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
All righty. Have a lovely, lovely week ahead.
I will, and you too.
All right now. Goodbye.
Bye now.
Praiseworldradio.com.